Welcome to the PageantCast, and today we get to go down under. That's right, we're going to Australia to talk to Tia DeVries. She's Miss Teen The Vines Galaxy 2016. She's going on to her national competition just around the corner, so be sure to cheer her on today on the PageantCast.
Welcome to the PageantCast, your home for beauty pageant news and interviews on the internet.
Hi, I'm Arabella Normand, Miss Galaxy Scotland 2015, and you're watching the PageantCast, the internet's first pageant podcast about beauty pageants. Here's your host, Tim Crashman.
You're watching the PageantCast, and we're here in Muskego, Wisconsin. But on the other side of the ocean, we're talking to Tia DeVries. She's Miss Teen The Vines Galaxy 2016. Hello, Tia.
Hello, how are you?
Where are we calling you?
I'm in Perth, Western Australia, so it is currently 8:26 a.m.
And it's 7:30 p.m. here. I'm about ready to go to bed. You just woke up, so that's how that works. That's fantastic. Now, how did you get started in pageants?
Well, I've been modelling since I was 11.
Okay.
And two girls who actually ended up winning Galaxy in the year of 2013, Courtney and Gemma, came down to a modelling academy when they were national finalists, and did like a talk about the pageant and everything else. And I was in the highest class in my academy. There was nowhere really to go unless I signed with an agency. So I decided I wanted to do pageantry instead. So I entered Galaxy for the first time in 2014. Didn't make it to the national finals and came back this year and competed and just recently made it to the national finals. So really excited.
Now, how big are pageants in Australia? Is that a big pageant area or not really?
We have quite a few pageants. I would say our biggest pageant would be Miss Teen Galaxy Australia. It's been in Australia for 5 years, and it's definitely it's growing in Australia. So hopefully in a few years,
now
it'll be as big as America. We've always had like Miss Universe and Miss World, but we've just getting on the level of everyone else, I think.
Now, do you think it became as big as it did because of Jennifer Hawkins or?
Yeah, Jennifer Hawkins was our Crown Miss Universe. I would say that helped it out a lot, but obviously Miss Universe is like a completely different pageant to Miss Teen Galaxy Australia and like even Miss World. So every pageant's different, and I think it was just people bringing their pageants over here that really changed the game.
Okay. Let's bring out the show and tell, because I think it's going to lead into some of my other questions. So as our regular viewers know, it's time for show and tell. Tia, tell us, what did you bring along today?
Okay, I brought my appearance folder. So this is my folder I had printed before the state finals, and there is 30-something different appearances in here, and the one I would like to share with you is a time I headed down to my local children's hospital. So that's there.
Nice.
So that's Joondalup Hospital in Perth, and I went down just before Christmas and got to hand out toys to all the kids, and that was just an amazing experience. Just seeing the smile on their faces and just bringing some happiness to their day was just one of the best things ever, and I think it's something I'm never going to forget.
Now tell me about some of your other appearances that you've had, because you've done quite a few.
I have, I think by the time I go to nationals, I will hit maybe 50, just over 50. So I've been working really hard since October. I've done a lot of work with Therapy Focus, which is an organisation in Australia that helps adults and children with disabilities. I've worked a lot with the City of Swan. So the City of Swan is like our shire, if that makes sense. So they look after all like our surrounding suburbs. I've done a lot of work with them. I've done a lot of work with Ronald McDonald House. I actually work at McDonald's and I've worked there since I was 13. So I got in to the Ronald McDonald Charity. So Ronald McDonald Charity is a house that looks after sick children, and it's close to our children's hospital. So parents from outer regionals, so who live in like countries, so the country, they get to come down here and not have to drive every single day or, you know, a few times a week to reach the hospital.
Do they call them Ronald McDonald houses there as well, or do they call them McDonald
Yeah,
Charity
they're called
House?
Ronald McDonald houses. I think, yeah,
Okay.
Ronald McDonald Charity, and then
Right.
they all have a different houses.
Fantastic. What's your favorite item on the menu there at McDonald's?
Chicken nuggets, I think.
Okay.
Chicken nuggets, yeah.
I'm a huge fan of those as well. Tell our viewers what you would like them to know about your year of service.
I think that I would like them to know that I work extremely hard. I have worked, very hard since October. I got my first sash in October last year, and that gave me the platform to go out and promote the charity and to do my charity work and my volunteer work. I do a lot of work, so I don't just stick to raising money for one charity. I raise money for Make-A-Wish and Australia's New Wildlife Warriors. Australia's New Wildlife Warriors is an organisation that helps like endangered and injured animals. So I've worked a lot with them. I do a lot of volunteer work. I love doing volunteer work, and just making sure I'm always out in my community. I want people to know that I want to represent Australia and I want to do it well. So I will always strive to do it the best I can and make sure I'm always out there and that people know who I am and know who my pageant is.
Fantastic. Hey, we're getting to the end of the interview. What I always like to do is see your best pageant wave. And I'm going to watch it and I'm going to grade it. So this is very important that we get your best pageant wave. Okay, let me set the scene. You're in the back of a convertible. There are thousands of people on both sides of the street. You're being paraded down the street. Let's see that wave. Okay, that's pretty much the classic. That's called the turn the light bulb. And you get that light bulb out pretty quick using that technique. Congratulations. Great job on the pageant wave. Thank you so much. Oh, you got multiples. That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, and we really wish you the best of luck and success. When we recorded this, your national pageant is just around the corner, and we wish you all the best.
13th to 16th of April, so really, really soon.
Yeah, and hopefully we can get this out in time. Thank you very much for being on the show, Tia DeVries. She's Miss Teen the Vines Galaxy 2016. Tiara Dreams, Tia.
Bye. Thank you.